One, two. Here we go. Good Lord, have mercy. As always, ladies and gentlemen, the bullshit. Here we go. Let me get it together. Y'all bear with me. Sorry about that.
I swear your body looking so amazing. Like the fact that you're not complacent. I wanna make some arrangements. Why you gotta be so dangerous? Got me feeling anxious, you know what I'm thinking. Let me show you what it is. Pour up a couple cans down. I'ma show you how I live. I like it lavish, like a Mazan. Sex above average, be bout that action. Like my bitch sassy, gotta be classy. Show me what you working with, like you working the match. Fucking with me, you gotta be fancy. How you sitting up in the match? Kicking shit, just relaxing. Show you all my dead action, guarantee satisfaction. I'm all about adding, I don't do no subtracting.
Lil' mama so bad, got the pull down my shades. Body all that, got me twisted like braids. Love the way you walk, love the way you talk, you jazzing. From your head to your toes, you clashing. You a dime, let me get a minute of your time. Can I treat you to another glass of wine? Your smile is brighter than sunshine. That's what I'm thinking in the back of my mind. We work out with the VIP. Eyes on her, her body on me. I ain't fly, but excuse my hand. Then my song, let me get this dance. Lil' mama like one in a million. I'm trying to exit the building. I love the way you pop, then stop. The way you back it up, then drop.
What up, what up, what up? We on now.
Like the fact that you're not complacent. I wanna make some arrangements. Why you gotta be so dangerous?
Shit, man. You thought we was playing. We on live right now.
I'ma show you how I live. I like it lavish, like a Mazan. Sex above average, be bout that action. Like my bitch sassy, gotta be classy. Show me what you working with, like you working the match. Fucking with me, you gotta be fancy. How you sitting up in the match? Kicking shit,
FHO is a lifestyle, a movement, grown folks business. It's your boy, Big Cell, FHO's HNIC, Mr. Him Be Everywhere.
God damn. Hey! It's Big Cell. What that mouth do besides tell the truth on FHO Podcast Radio.
Say, man, what's happening? It's your boy, Big Cell, FHO HNIC. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a beautiful Monday morning. To all of my veterans, this is your day to be recognized. This is your day where people should really, really, really understand the sacrifices that you guys make, being away from your families and, putting up with how, having to endure with all of the training and everything else. So a personal salute to you today. I thought this would be a perfect topic for today, family versus brotherhood, and we're going to get into it. And a little bit, and really kind of trying to dig through this thing. And I'm doing this topic because I've gotten, several people with different calls to me on some personal shit about, the club demanding a lot and the family is demanding a lot. And how do you balance the two? Big Cell, how do you do it? How do you do it? How do you get, the queen to be on board, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So we're going to talk about it a little bit today and get into it, man. But to all of my people, thank you for following me. I pray that whatever you're going through life, that it is blessed beyond measure. Don't forget to follow me on YouTube as well, FHO Atlanta GA. For all of those who are not following me already, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. Also, I'm on all streaming platforms, Spreaker, Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio. I'm everywhere, man. So FHO Radio, FHO Podcast Radio. Fast Harleys Only. That's what FHO stands for, Fast Harleys Only. Where we talk about everything motorcycling and life related, but it all stems from the two wheels. So two wheel love is what kicks everything off, man. So Also, make sure you support the channel, man. Your donations are very, very much needed to help us grow and continue to be where we need to be to bring you the content we need to bring you. I'm still waiting on my research for the Nomad information. A lot of people have been asking me a lot of questions about the Nomad, so I'm waiting on some research. I got some people helping with that, some prominent people, so we're going to hopefully get that together. But today I want to talk about this topic, family versus brotherhood. So it is what it is, man. Stay tuned. We coming to you, man. We will be here, man, today, doing this today. And again, I know you guys going to be probably getting ready to hang out with your families or go to the grave sites or whatever, man. Again, and just to all the fallen soldiers, man, I just want to do a moment of silence, if you guys don't mind. So for all my fallen soldiers, man, for all my fallen heroes, for everybody that's lost someone, that was a veteran or whatever, here we go, a moment of silence. All right, that was for you guys, man, for all of those veterans who we've lost and for all of the veterans that are serving now, all of my veterans that's overseas that watch me, I want to thank you, salute you, personal salute to you. For real, I'm not just saying that, I do mean that. Trust me, I understand the liberties that I have because of the fight that you guys take on. So, and it's getting more and more crazier every day. So thank you all for that. Seriously. All right, so again, I want to get into this topic. Brotherhood, family versus brotherhood, and you guys that are watching me on IG, there will be no more Facebook, no more IG. So make sure you go over to the YouTube channel or get on one of the streaming platforms, one of the audio platforms, and check me out. All right, bye bye. All right, so that's done there. All right, so matter of fact, let me get this thing together. All right, hold on, y'all. Where we at? What do you guys got going on today? Any barbecuing going on? I barbecued yesterday for my sister Janessa, so she had a good time. So today it's going down today. All right, let me do these shout outs real quick and we'll get right to it, man. Let's see what we got. What we got on here. R. Caldwell, what's up with you? Lost One Kern. AWHD Rider, Mr. No Excuses, good morning to you as well. Irvin Pope, good morning to you. Big Max, what up? Rico Sanchez, good morning to you. LeBrandon Robinson, good morning. Herb Hardy, H2O, blessings to you as well. Virgil Hood, what up? New York, what's up? Good morning to you. Don Henderson, good morning to you. Charlie Boy Parker, what's happening, baby? Lil John 3, what's cracking with as well. Elbert Davidson, what's good? Antoine the Barber Boyd, I see you, baby. Gerald Williams, happy Veterans Day as well. Rodney Stevens, Irvin Pope, 619 Capricorn. Good morning, big seller to the FHO family. Man, I'm not at work today. Caught me, either caught the flu, but we're going to pray you get rid of that flu, 619 Capricorn, but we're going to pray you stay your ass over there because we don't need it over here at all. Chuck Brooks, Chic 29080. Fred Brooks again. Here we go. All right, low key, SWS. Weather going to be bad here, so working from home today. Okay, well, make sure you bundle up, New York, for real. We don't need you out there in them elements. And, man, if you're out there, man, you got to be safe, man. I mean, even riding motorcycles, there is no such thing as a riding season for me, but I do know how to bundle up. I got my heated suit. And, if it ain't necessary, don't make it happen. All right, so let's get into this thing. Hold on, where we at, man? Where we at? Let me get my peoples up in here, man.
This your boy, DJ D-Lo, coming to you straight out of Dallas, Texas. And you're listening to FHO Podcast Radio, hosted by Big Cell, Fast Harleys Only, HNIC, where nothing but the truth will be told.
All right, so let's get this thing cracking. All right, so one of the biggest misconceptions you hear with the motorcycle set is that it's always, when you come into a motorcycle club, they always holler, well, it's family first. You have to take care of your family, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Take care of your family. It's family first. I want you to understand what they mean by that because, and this is going to sound twisted. It really is going to sound twisted, but I got to say it. To the MC, they come first. So you say, well, damn, but still, how, Now, this is what it is. When this whole motorcycle thing started, this thing was started based on grown folks having their affairs in order, having shit together, having things on point. Grown folks' business. That's what this motorcycle thing was started on. That's what it was supposed to be about. Grown folks' business. A lot of times now, the word grown folks is so overrated. I'm grown. Boy, you ain't grown. You ain't got what my dad used to say. You don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. So the misconception about everybody being grown has changed. Back in the day, my dad was grown. I'm not grown yet. I'm still trying to get there. But our parents, our grandparents, they were grown. They were doing grown folk shit. They were handling business. They were taking nothing and making something, and putting it all together. So there was no extra time or no extra, curriculum. It was nothing. They went to work, came home, slept, kept their strength up, kept their health as best as they could to continue to provide for the family. Nowadays, we don't really too much care about a lot of that stuff, health and wellness and all that. I ain't gonna say we don't care about it, but it's second nature to us. It's not mandatory. It's not first. It's not first. It's second or third in our lives. We got so much other stuff that we're fucking off on. So when you say family versus brotherhood, and when you join the MC, they always say, hey, man, your family comes first, your family comes first. What they mean by that is that if you are not in order with your family, then this may be something you might not want to consider doing. Because once you join the MC, you must commit 100%. Some of the bigger MCs really are demanding. They're demanding, they're taxing, they require a lot. They, you not only do you have to ride your motorcycle, but you got to be present. And you got, and to be present, let me tell you something. One thing I hate about going outside is every time you go outside, it costs. It costs to go outside. Every time you leave your house, you're going to spend some money. I don't care what it is. I ain't spending a dime. You're going to spend money replacing gas that you left, that you had. You're going to buy you something to snack on. You're going to do something. You're going to spend some money. It costs to go outside. So with most MCs, it's very taxing, when you have to make those type of commitments. You feel what I'm saying? And that's where it becomes an issue. That's where it all becomes the issue at hand. Okay? So we're going to get into this. We always talk about how family comes first, but does it really? When you join an MC, how much of your family really comes first? Can you tell your MC, hold on, okay. Can you tell your MC that, say, man, I can't make this mandatory because my son has a basketball game, or my wife wants to go here, or my wife wants to go there? I've seen plenty of arguments where a lot of MC brothers have gotten in arguments with their family about, they can't make it to the family reunion because that's the weekend of so-and-so run. I can't go here with you with this and this and that because that's the weekend of this run. And you ask yourself, well, damn, so ain't that kind of messed up? Well, it just all depends on what it is that you're doing and how you have to structure it. So we're gonna try to tackle the balance between family versus brotherhood, and I want you guys to call in because this is gonna be a group thing, because I really want because I'm giving you my opinion. I'm giving you how I do it and how I've seen it done and how I make it work. And it's not easy. It's not easy to be in two places at the same time, to love two different things at the same time. It's not easy. It's not like loving your children but we make it work, and we probably make it look easier than what it is. So we're going to get into that. Hold on one second. All right. Okay. Trying to get people on board. All right, here we go. Trying to get people on board, y'all. Hold on. Boom. There we go. All right, so here we go. And some of your more active and demanding MCs, it can be a bit hectic trying to balance brotherhood versus family. And what I mean by that is this. And some of the bigger MCs that require mandatories, they give you a mandatory schedule a year in advance, or, try to give you 1-2 years in advance. And, just even with the dates, you get it's almost like, because I know some people who, even with FHO, hey, Sel, what dates are we going to be doing? I got to submit it to my job. I only get 10 days off a year. I only get 14 days off a year, and I got to try to schedule this. And the wife wants to go on vacation. She wants to go to, the Bahamas, and, then my son graduating and all of this. And these are real facts, man. These are things that actually go on, man. These are things that people have to contend with to try to motorcycle. You feel what I'm saying? Then you got some brothers in the club that, are retired or maybe semi-retired or own their own business, who don't understand, what you're going through as far as why you can't make this and why you can't make that. But this is what I want you to understand. And today is going to be kind of rough today, because I'm going to have to give it to you as factual as I can. So again, earlier when I was saying grown folks business, motorcycling, MCing, I'm saying MCing, not motorcycling, but MCing, when you join an MC, female or male, it is grown folks business. Okay. Meaning that your house has to be in order. Your family has to be in order. Your job has to be in order. Your monies have to be in order. Your relationships have to be in order. Your communication skills have to be in order. And we're going to get into these things later on down, because I got a list of things that I want to make sure we touch on. All these things have to be in order before you even join an MC. Because if any one of them are not right, you will find yourself in a lose situation. You will find yourself, arguing and fussing and fighting and not being as happy as you should be. Because let me tell you something. Everybody don't give a damn about your motorcycle club. Your family most likely don't give a damn about your motorcycle club. It's cool because, they cool with you, and this is what you doing, so it is cool. We cool with it, but we don't give a damn about it. You know what I'm saying? Personally, we, I ain't gonna say it like that, but fuck your motorcycle club. So it's a very thin line, man, when it comes to trying to balance all this stuff. And people ask me all the time, how do you do it? How do you manage to do it? For me, I've made it to a point to where this is actually kind of like my lifestyle. This is what FHO is all I have. You feel what I'm saying? So I put a lot of time, effort, and energy into it. And then, like I said, it does cause conflict sometimes with the wife. And, my mom and dad, they understand, we having this family reunion to record it back. Okay, no problem. We having a family reunion. Can you come? Can you do this? And I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to make it because I got to be here. I got to be there. So these things are something to be really, really, really looked at. When you're in some of these active clubs that require, like I said, the mandatories, the dues, they require, they have a clubhouse. So you got to be at the clubhouse. This is your week to work the bar and just different things. This is your week to clean up. However, your MC club schedules, their time and everything that they do. It all has a place. So you have to make sure that you are in good compliance with your MC, and then you definitely got to make sure you're in good compliance with your home. I've seen a lot of people destroy their home because they want the MC. When I say MC, mean to join a motorcycle club, and I've seen some people put it together and work it out. So it's a very thin line, but you have to understand that these are the rules and regulations, and that even when you join as MC, your family doesn't out trump, the rules. Your son, your daughter's baseball game, your daughter's cheerleading competition doesn't out trump the mandatory that was set. And you have to know how to balance these things out. You have to know what's important to you. You have to know what direction you want to go in your life. You have to know these things because these things are serious. You can't join a motorcycle club that has established rules and regulations, and then you want to say, yeah, but y'all said it's about family, because I've heard that so many times. Well, if this is about family, I'm doing some family stuff, so why is it a problem? Brother, it's a problem because this is the schedule, brother. It's a problem because these are the bylaws, brother. This is a problem because blah, blah, blah. So some clubs have it, some of the bigger clubs have it to where, okay, you can miss it, but it's going to cost you to miss it. So now here comes the monetary part of it. You feel what I'm saying? You're going to have to pay to play. It's going to cost you to be with your family. And I don't want you guys to get misconstrued, because motorcycling, MCing is about family. It's about brotherhood. It's about sisterhood. And it's about family. But your family, your personal family, your wife, your children, and all of that, you have to figure out how to make that work with the MC. The MC don't have to figure out how to make them work with your family. You have to figure out how to make your family work with your MC. And I want y'all to hear me, because I don't want y'all to think I'm being an asshole. I'm just telling you. Your MC does not have to figure out how to work with your family. That ain't their concern. Your MC doesn't have to figure out how to work with your job. That your job ain't their concern. Your MC doesn't have to figure out how to work with, with all the other shit you got going on. That's not their concern. Their concern is the MC. Their concern is what you committed to, what you promised to be a part of. That's their concern. That's what they care about. That's what they know. That's what's important to them. Okay. A lot of people stay away from the bigger clubs because of finances and time. When you join these bigger clubs, when you join, I'm not gonna say bigger clubs, these more serious clubs, the clubs, y'all know what I'm talking about. When you join these motorcycle clubs that demand, $100 a month dues, $150 a month dues, they demand so many miles a year. You got to think about this, because you're looking at, you got a full work schedule. Then your wife then gave you her wishes as far as vacation and this and this and that, and then your son has got this going on, your daughter's got this going on, and then your mama wants you to complete this project, and then the club then gave you their little rules and their little list of everything. It can be overwhelming, man. And that's why a lot of people stay away from the bigger clubs, the more demanding clubs, because in the more bigger clubs, the more demanding clubs, they demand more. They require more. And listen, most of the clubs that you're seeing out there making the moves and doing big things, that's because the members are obligated to be a part of it. The members are obligated to be active. And I'm not trying to take nothing from nobody's club that is not, that is not a big club, because you got some small clubs making noise and doing big things. But it can be a taxing thing. It can be a stressful thing. I'm telling you, you got people who go home to complete arguments. You got people that go home to their children who the kids were saying, hey, man, what happened, Dad? I thought you was, son, I had to go to, Memphis. I had to do this. And we had a club meeting today, emergency club meeting. Then let's just say you take all of this on, and then you add an officer's position to it. A lot of people sometimes want these titles with officers, these officer titles, but not understanding the responsibilities that come with it. As a president or a vice president, you can't tell me, a club member, that say, man, you can't talk to me today. My wife said no phone calls. Sergeant Arms, yeah, you can't talk to me today, man. My son said, all my time is his, and different things like that. So you got to be careful, and you got to put these things into perspective, because, like I said, at the end of the day, they both are important. But I'm going to say this again, because I cannot stress this enough. Your motorcycle club does not have to figure out how to get along with your family. You understand what I'm saying? They don't. That's not their job, is to figure out how they're going to make this thing work for you and how we're going to make it all work and how we're going to make your wife happy and how we're going to make the kids happy. That is not your motorcycle club concern. You feel what I'm saying? That's on you to integrate your family into the motorcycle club and to get everything on one accord. But the motorcycle club could care less. It's not their concern, your job, your family, your home life. That's that. Now, a good brother would want to make sure that you are handling your business and that you are on point, with your family and trying to say, hey, bro, have you been home? What's going on? But that's on a personal level. That's the brotherhood. That's the internal stuff. But on a whole, your motorcycle club can care less about your family, about what they require or what they want. That's on you as an individual. Okay. Balancing the both can be a bit much. I promise you, it can be draining. It can be taxing. Like I said, let's break it down. 40 hours a week is the standard for most people to be at work. You got to work 40 hours a week. Okay. Now, most clubs, some clubs do teams, some clubs do, these 5 people got to go to, this is y'all week to go to bike night, or this is y'all week to hit up the, the local stuff or whatever. But you got your 40 hours a week at work. Then you got your children and your wife who need at least they 40. You feel what I'm saying? At least they 40. And then you got the motorcycle club, talking about, man, where you at? Man, we down at the clubhouse and we chilling. Where you at? You got all these different things pulling from you. Not to mention, you got to try to find time for yourself. You got to find some time to sleep, to eat, to exercise, to be healthy. You got to try to put all these things in perspective. There's not enough time to do it all. So you got to figure out a way to balance it. One of the biggest things I tell everybody all the time is this, man, before you join a motorcycle club, talk to your family, because it's going to change. Your family dynamics are going to change drastically. Your family dynamics are going to change drastically, I promise you. They're going to change on a whole different, it's going to be crazy. They're not going to be able to have total access to you like they've been having. You understand what I'm saying? They're not going to, all of that, easy access that they've been having it's not going to happen. Things are moving, and you have to be here, you have to be there, and all type of stuff is going on. So it can be taxing, man. It can really be a bit much. You got to know how to balance it all. You got to know how to make it all work. What's going on, Ironhide, Hooligan, what's going on? It is what it is, man. So when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, you really just, it takes a lot, bro. I'm trying to give you guys this as best as I could, as best as I can, because it takes a lot. It does. It's draining. It's taxing. It's a lot. All right. So let's go over some of the things to be considered that both require family and MC. Family and MC. Is everybody with me right now? Anybody here? Everybody on point? Anybody got any questions? Anybody understanding what I'm saying or not understanding what I'm saying? Because I don't want you to think that I'm telling you to forsake your family for the MC, for your motorcycle club. I'm not telling you that. I'm just telling you that there are decisions that have to be made. There are times that have to be bartered for. There are the decisions that just have to be made. All right, so let's go over some of the things to be considered that both require family and the motorcycle club. Okay, your family, brotherhood builds family pounds if constructed correctly. Build family bonds, I guess he's trying to say. Top of the morning to you too, Derek Brockington. Swerve 971, what it do? All right, so number one, your family and you're a motorcycle club requires time. Oh yeah, the family requires time. The wife want her time. The kids want their time. The job want their time. You know, they both require time. The family requires time. The motorcycle club requires time. You got to spend time with your motorcycle club. You got to spend time with your brothers. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, my man 619 Capricorn said they got the same rules and dues when it comes to their lowrider club. So when you volunteer, because that's what you're doing, when you volunteer to join a motorcycle club, because don't nobody make you join a motorcycle club. Don't nobody put no gun to your head and tell you, hey, you're going to join us or else. When you volunteer to join these motorcycle clubs, you have to know that these things, and you have to put these things into consideration. Time. How do you balance the time between my family life and my motorcycle club? My brotherhood, my sisterhood, and my family. My son, my daughter, my wife. How do you balance these things? Again, I tell you all the time, before you join a motorcycle club, sit your ass down and talk to your family and let them know, hey, some things are finna change. You know, I volunteered to be in this club, and you know, I'm gonna have to, you know, do this and do that, and this is what they want from me, and you know, and again, let the family know that, you know, there's gonna be times when I'm away. There's gonna be times where I'm not all the way, you know, I'm not here. I got stuff, you know, I got to put it all together. Because it's going to be a dynamic change in your family, in your home life. You know, if grandma used to you coming by, sitting around with her every Thursday, and you know this and that. Now, guess what? They got Thursday night hang night. You know, and it's your time to do the bar. So now grandma is asking where her baby at. You feel what I'm saying? Grandma want to know where her baby at. So you have to know how to balance the time between your family and your motorcycle club. They both require the same amount of time, if not more. It's always going to be a competition for who gets the most time. Always. I promise you that's going to be your biggest fight from here on out. When you join a motorcycle, when you join a true motorcycle club, a club that's riding motorcycles, a club that's demanding, a club that requires, you know, for your presence to be, because you got some clubs where you could just pay dues and you never got to show up. But that's a topic for a whole nother day. You feel what I'm saying? That's a topic for a whole nother day. You got some clubs that you can pay dues and I'll see you at the anniversary time, you know, once a year. Hey, man. You know, you got some clubs that just tell you, you know, we're a club, man, but do everything you gotta do first. And whenever you got spare time, if you feel like riding your motorcycle, man, then hey, ride your motorcycle. Hey, they out there. Them the clubs you need to join if that's what it is. But you got some clubs that say, hey, bro, you gonna ride your motorcycle every day or every week, whatever it may be. You know, I don't want to say every day, you know, but I'm just saying you're gonna ride your motorcycle to be in here. And these are the clubs that are, or some of the bigger clubs that are popular. All right, we're going to get into this thing a little bit more. We're going to pay some bills, take some commercial breaks, and we'll be right back, man. Y'all stay tuned.
Eco One, the superior eco-friendly motorcycle and auto detailing spray. Eco One super wetting and low foaming polymer technology cleans by flowing underneath the dirt particles and lift them away from the surface. All you need to do is spray, wipe, and watch the amazing shine appear. All of this is done with very little time and effort, but the results look like you spent all day waxing your vehicle. Eco One. Don't ride dirty. Select Luxury Cars, proud sponsor of the FHO Podcast Live Show, the most diverse luxury vehicle selection in the greater Atlanta area, the highest quality customer service, and unmatched nationwide pricing. Contact Mike Goodall at 678-855-2292 to schedule your appointment today. Select Luxury Cars, trusted family dealer since 1994.
Say, man, we back. We're talking about Eco One Motorsports, man. ECO1motorsport.com. If you online, if you need to call them, give them a call at 323-456-ECO1. Tell them Big Sale from FHO sent you. If you're online, put in the discount code FHO, $3 off the product and some free shipping maybe. Who knows? They got all kinds of discounts going on. It's the holidays. Most of you guys got your bikes kind of getting ready for the new year. So this be the perfect time to order you a batch of Eco One and get your bike cleaned up, man. Don't forget to hit that back wheel too, you cocksuckers. Y'all love to skip that back wheel. You guys already know Select Luxury Cars. My man Mike Goodall, he puts it down. He does his thing, man. So if you need any type of transportation, high end, he got from Maybachs to Maybach Mercedes all the way down to Toyota Camrys, man. Hit him up. And he's a good dude. He's not a car salesman. He's actually a person who loves his business. And he's going to give you all the wham bams. Also, Mike can help you out if you're not buying a car from him. So give him a call. Select Luxury Cars as 678-855-2292. Select Luxury Cars. Ask for Mike Goodall. Tell him Big Sale from FHO sent you. Everybody that goes to FHO, you already know the discount code. What is it? The destination taxes or something, or being waived if you mention FHO. So give him a call, man. My man Mike Goodall, man. All right.
God damn. Hey, it's Big Sal. What that mouth do besides tell the truth on FHO Podcast Radio.
Say, man, we back, man. It's going down. Family versus brotherhood, man. Where you at, man? Let's get it together. It's a hard thing to balance your family versus your motorcycle club. But we got to figure this thing out, man. We got to put this thing together, man.
God damn it, baby. I swear your body looking so amazing. Like
gotta put it together, man.
I wanna make some arrangements. Why you gotta be so dangerous? Got me feeling anxious.
Yo, what's up, man? This your boy, man, Mr. Let Me Hold Something himself, DJ Dirty. And you're listening to FHO Podcast Radio with my main man, Big Sal, the FHOABCDEFGHNIC. Big Sal, come on, man, speak on it, man. Let's ride.
Let's get this thing cracking, man. We back. So, we left off at number one, time. That's the number one thing when it comes to joining a motorcycle club. Time. Family want time. Motorcycle club want time. Again, let me say this again. Family want time. Motorcycle club want time. Say, man, if you're watching this live right now, man, don't forget to hit the super chat button, or don't forget you can donate via Cash App, $FHOHNIC. You can also donate via PayPal, fastharleysonly@gmail.com via PayPal. Your donations are definitely needed. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. Also, at the end of every one of my videos, it's other videos for you to go watch and get into. So make sure you guys support the channel, man. That is very, very, very important. I cannot do this without you, without your support, without your monetary donations, the whole 9 yards. Trust me, it is important. So we're trying to get to that next level, man. So, boom, we're here. Number 2, money. It costs to be the boss. It's always been a saying, man. When you're the head of your household, or when you're in a household period, when you're with your family, when you start motorcycling, yeah, Christmas presents ain't so big, or no more. Valentine's Day presents ain't that big no more. Birthday presents, it's just your birthday. Anybody that ride a motorcycle, these Harley Davidsons, they know, man. Listen here, little mama. I ain't gonna be able to get you all of that stuff that you want. You feel upset. You know, that ain't gonna happen this year, man. I gotta get this motorcycle shit together. I gotta get this bike together, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta be. We going out of town. We going here. We doing all 48. We doing all 24, all chapter runs, and all this type of shit. So when you join a motorcycle club, and you wondering why your Christmas presents is a little smaller, instead of 18 gifts, you only got 6 this year. That's because he motorcycle. So you got to know how to balance the time, the money along with the with the motorcycle club, man, because they both require what they require. They both, and you got to be able to have that balance between the two. And it's not easy, man. Trust me, it's not easy at all. So you got to know how to do that, man. You really do. So at the end of the day, money. You got to have enough of it to make both of them happy. I quit buying myself shit. My man Ironhide Hooligan say, trust me, he just stopped buying this. He said he quit buying myself. He said he quit buying his own, quit buying him shit. Man, me personally, look, I try to make, I make it work, man. I try my best, man. But that motorcycle is like crack. It just be calling me. It just So it is what it is, man, when it comes to this motorcycle stuff. Number 3, they both require obligations. You know, when you're in a family, you know, when you got your family at home, it's obligations. You know, you got shit, you know, that you got to do. The grass got to be cut. You know, the roof got to be fixed. You know, the bathroom got to be touched up. Mama want to buy, you know, we got home projects. You know, you done obligated yourself to doing this and doing that. But guess what? Now in the club, you know, obligated the club to, you know, obligated yourself to be here or to help with that or to you know, to do this. So obligations, they both require obligations. They both require you to, you know, to do what you say you're gonna do, you know. And it's costly, man. It time, which is the most expensive, money, you know. And then we talking about obligations. We talking about they both require that. So you have to be, you know, you have to be a part of that. You have to figure this thing out. You know, you really gotta figure this thing out. You gotta know how to, you know, put it all together. And that right there is the trick. When you ask people, you know, how do you do it? Everybody asks me, Big C, how do you do it, man? Dude, I just do it. It ain't always perfect. I done got chewed out, and I done had arguments because I was on the road and I should have been home for an anniversary or a birthday or something like that. But I mean, they know my love, they know my passion for it, and they know I'm not doing it on purpose. But still, it's some ass kicking, you know, some chewing out to be heard, and you know, and like that. And you have to ask yourself, you know, it's a lot, man. The commitments are real. You know, the commitments are real. And it can become a whole lot. So that's number 3. Number 4, commitments. Like I said, you done made commitments. You know, when you signed the contract to join a motorcycle club, you committed to do this. You committed to ride your motorcycle. You committed to do the 6 mandatories a year. You committed to, you know. So now you done committed to these mandatories, and your wife said, "Oh, don't forget, babe. And this year we going to grandma's house for the Thanksgiving." You know, for the weekend before Thanksgiving. You're like, well, no, man, I thought we was going to go here because, you know, I'm supposed to, you know, I told the club I was going to, you know, go there and this and that. So it's a lot, man. Commitments. Number 5, you got to keep your energy level up. Your energy. You got to keep your energy level up. You can't give all your energy to the club and then don't have nothing for the family. You know, your son wants you to go outside and play football. Dad, come on and play football with me. You just got off the road from doing 1,100 miles in one trip, you know, in one day, coming home, trying to get home. You know, now you tired, your body hurting and aching, and your son is telling you, hey, man, you got to have the energy. You got to find that energy to do both. They both require your energy. Your family requires your energy. Your wife, you definitely got to come home and fuck on the wife. You know, or the significant other, you got to give her, you got to give her the long dome. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to hear that shit about you tired. But I just did back to back 1,300 miles fucking with Big Sailor. Flacco just drugged me. Snowman just. She don't want to hear that, man. Where the dick at, man? Run that, man. Run that, man. You know what I'm saying? Get in and run that, man. What that mouth do, man? You know what I'm saying? So you got your obligations to your family. You got the kids. You know, you got to have the energy. You got to find that energy. Don't nobody want to hear you tired, man. I've been riding my bike all day. The family don't give a fuck about you riding your motorcycle all day. They don't care that you just knocked down 1,300 miles in one day. They don't care that you just came through a monsoon. You know what I'm saying? They don't care that listen, bro, they don't give a fuck about none of that, man. Where you at, man? What's happening? Where that energy at? You know, you got to keep all that up. Number 6, you still have to have the love for your family and the passion to be, you know, for fatherhood and family and being a good husband. And you gotta have the love and the passion for your motorcycle club. They both require these. And I'm trying to give you guys these things to help you understand wherever you are in your motorcycle club. If you're having problems or you're going through stuff, these are the things that you got to reevaluate yourself on. Your love and your passion for your motorcycle club. Your love and your passion for your house. Because I'm telling you, one can supersede the other. One can take over on you and cause you to be in a world of hurt. You feel what I'm saying? One can cause you to give more attention to the other one or give more whatever, and it'll show. And you'll be in a fucked up situation. Number 7, communication. You have to be able to communicate at home and with your motorcycle club. you got to be straightforward on both of them. You feel what I'm saying? You know, a lot of y'all wait till the last minute and be like, oh, I thought I told you we had to ride to North Carolina. No, you didn't tell me that. I thought we was going to do this weekend. Well, but I can't do this weekend. The motorcycle club want me to be here. You feel what I'm saying? You know, and there you go. Lack of communication. Now you got, you know, the household in uproar because the wife done made plans, not knowing. And I'm telling you, man, once you start competing, once you start putting the wife against the motorcycle club, you're going to be in trouble. Once you start putting the wife, you know, having a pick between the wife and your motorcycle club, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be in a world of hurt. You feel what I'm saying? It's going to be this. But like I said, I done seen some people say, hey, you can get the hell on. It is what it is. But communication, you got to be able to communicate with your motorcycle club. You got to be able to be straightforward and upfront with them. Hey, man, listen, man, I'm just going to have to pay the fine on this one because I can't miss the wife. You know, the wife got a job banquet, and I promised her I'll be there. You know, you got to know how to communicate. Your word has to be your word. You got to stand solid on your word, and you got to be 100 with what you say. Period. You got to be that way, even in your family life and in your motorcycle club life. You got to be that way. Number 8, you got to learn how to distinguish between needs and wants from the family, especially needs and wants in the motorcycle club. This is what the motorcycle club needs. This is what they want. This is what the family needs, and this is what they want. Needs and wants sometimes they get crossed between each other. What's needed and what's want, what they want, and sometimes that can cause a whole lot of drama and a whole lot of confusion because needs and wants different between the two. Some are more important. Some needs are more important than wants, and some wants are more important than needs. So you got to know what is what, and you got to know how to put them all together and how to keep them in perspective. Needs and wants. The family got needs and wants. The motorcycle club got needs and wants. You feel what I'm saying? And you got to know how to merge them together, and how to pick what's important and what's not important, and what is and what's not. You got to know that. You just have to know that. And number 9, the family is going to ask you what's worth it. What's more worth it, us or them? The motorcycle club is going to ask you what's more worth it, us or them. Again, understand this. Your motorcycle club does not have to give a damn about your family needs. Your family dates and your family times and your job dates, and the motorcycle club ain't got nothing to do with that. We don't care nothing about that. Are you going to be here for this ride or not? You going to pay your fine or not? Your dues available or not? You feel what I'm saying? Your motorcycle club does not have to integrate themselves into your family life. Your family, you have to integrate your family into your motorcycle club's life and schedule. You feel what I'm saying? But the motorcycle club can give a care less about your family. You feel what I'm saying? Your family schedule, the family reunion, and your son's graduation, and this and this and that. That's all on you. You have to be the buffer between the two, and you got to know how to make all of it work. You got to know how to put it all together. That's all on you. It has nothing to do with the family at all. None. Nothing, not whatsoever. Again, that is all on you. Mr. Henry Morton, what's going on? Mr. 619 Capricorn, that's my lady. She don't give 2 shits. She a damn nympho shit. It's crazy. That's what I'm telling you. That's like, hey, 619 Capricorn, man, you got to have that meats available, man. When you walk in that house, little mama, you been on the road 3 days, little mama don't want to where that meat's at, man. Where the meats? Serve me them meats, man. So it's what's worth it, man. You got to put yourself in a perspective. Man, or you got these females and these MCs and stuff. They whole mothers. You're a whole mother. You got 2 kids at home or 1 kid and a son. You got a husband at home, and you talking about going to ride some motorcycling, and your son need to go here, and your daughter got this, but the club is telling you, girl, you better come on. We got this mandatory. Listen, man, this shit is a lot. This is a lot. This motorcycle club lifestyle requires a lot. This MC shit, to put that patch on your back, it requires a lot, especially if you in a real MC. And you guys gonna say, well, so what is a real MC? You know what a real MC is, goddamn. I ain't got to explain that. A real MC is a real MC. A lot of y'all might think you're in a real MC until you see a real MC or be around a real MC, then you know what a real MC is. Yeah, a real MC. So I don't have to get into that. And number 10, at the end of it all, all of this stuff has to make you happy. If you're not happy at home or you're not happy in your motorcycle club, then all of this shit gonna fail. It's all gonna fall apart. It's all gonna be worth nothing. All of it. If you're not happy at home or in your MC, it's all gonna be for nothing. I promise you. It ain't gonna be worth two dead flies if you're not happy. If you're not doing what you love, you know. We all know if you're not happy at home, you know, with the wife and, you know, everything else, we already know what's gonna happen. You walk away. Same thing with your motorcycle club. You either walk away or they'll tell you to walk away or push you away because they can tell, you know, you're not participating, you're not here, you're not, you know, you just, you know, my dad said, my mom said this, you just in the world and in the way. You're just in the club and in the way. Because you're not happy, you know, you don't want to be here. When you're not happy, you're going to half-ass do shit. You don't care about what happens, you know, this and that. And shit just gets, you know, misconstrued. But those are just some of the things, man, that I just wanted to bring to you today. And like I said, I chose this day, Veterans Day, to talk about it because we're coming into a time, man, where everybody is talking about getting yonder. Big son, I'm ready to get yonder. Okay, well, do your wife know you're ready to get yonder? Do your kids know you're ready to get yonder? You know, do your job know you're ready to get yonder? You feel what I'm saying? Is everybody prepared for you to get yonder? Because you say you're ready, but is everybody else? Because everybody got to be ready for you to get yonder. It take a whole team for you to get yonder. It takes a whole team. Your job got to be, they got to know you're getting yonder. You feel what I'm saying? Your family got to know you're getting yonder. You know, it takes a whole team for you to get yonder. I don't just get yonder by myself. I might be the only one on the motorcycle that you see, but before I left, it was 7, 8 people that put that, you know, that made it all happen for me to be out there by myself. And I'm really never by myself because they're still my support team. You feel what I'm saying? You have to have a whole team to get yonder. Your whole team got to be ready for you to get yonder. You can't just get yonder by yourself. You can't just go out here and I'm just going to ride my motorcycle. Who's going to pay the bills? You're going to fuck around and come home to nothing but your motorcycle parking spot. So don't never get it misconstrued, gentlemen. Don't never get it messed up or, twisted that, you know, I'm out here by myself or you're doing this all by yourself. It takes a whole family. It takes a club. It takes everybody to be on one accord. You have to know and understand this. You feel what I'm saying? When it comes to family versus brotherhood, they both have requirements. And I'll go over the list again. Number 1, time. They both require time. Number 2, money. They both require money. Number 3, obligations. You have obligations to both. Commitments. You got commitments to both. There's a difference between obligations and there's a difference between the commitments. Number 5, you got to give both of them your energy. You got to have an energy level on high for both of them. Number 6, your love and your passion. They both require your love and your passion. You got to have that for both of them. Number 7, communication. You got to be able to communicate to your family and to your motorcycle club. Number 8, needs and wants. They both got needs and wants. Your family got needs and wants. Your motorcycle club got needs and wants. Number 9, what's worth it? They both are asking you the question, what's worth it? What is it worth to you to be here? You know, your motorcycle club when you join, when you're prospecting. Well, what is it worth to you? What is this? What do you know? And your family is, what is it worth? What are we worth to you? You get that argument all the time. And then number 10, what makes you happy? Because at the end of the day, you have to be happy. If you're not happy, you can't fulfill the promises of neither one of them. You can't fulfill the promises at home, and can't fulfill the promises of your MC if you're not happy. If you're not happy in your motorcycle club, then they're going to know you're not happy because you cannot fulfill the promises of if you're not happy. So it's definitely a thin line, gentlemen, when it comes to this thing, man. But that was the whole purpose of the motorcycle club, was because this is grown man and grown woman business. Okay? The motorcycle club is grown man and grown woman business. Period. Hands down. It's not for little boys. It's not for people, little girls. It's not for people who think they got it together. I think I got it together. No, you need to know it's together before you join a motorcycle club. Until you actually know it's together, just be independent. Because when you're independent, now everything, you can work around everything. Your schedule can work around, your motorcycle riding can work around your schedule. I don't feel like riding today. I got some shit to do at the house. Okay, that's cool. But when you're in a motorcycle club and the club is waiting on you, you can't tell them, man, I got some shit to do around the house. I can't ride today. That's going to cost you. Now you're taking money out the house that you can't have. Listen, man, when you see these cats out here on these bikes, the average motorcycle, and I'm only speaking on Harleys because I don't know what none of that other bullshit costs. Keyword bullshit. I know y'all gonna get me for that. Oh, the average Harley Davidson, man, that is being ridden in these motorcycle clubs, I'm gonna say the average cost of this bike is $25,000. That's just straight off the showroom floor. We're not even gonna talk about all of the added extras and everything else to get it comfortable. Because you got to get your bike comfortable. You got to put the right handlebars on there. You got to get the seat. Got to get the backrest. Then you're gonna be traveling, so you need whatever it is you need to get the bike comfortable is an extra $5,000 to $10,000. So you're talking about the average Harley Davidson that's being ridden by a person in a motorcycle club in today's time. Now, because I got a lot of OGs, they still riding the bikes that they put together for about $700. You feel what I'm saying? About $700. They done put the whole book together and the whole bike together. So they still riding them and riding strong on them. But the average bike in today's time is I'm just going to give it an average of $30,000, period. So this is a lot of money that's involved and invested in this and this and that. And then, like I said, then you add the motorcycle club to it, and you add the responsibilities. You got people saying, "Hey, bro, yeah, I'm gonna book up with you. I'm gonna room with you." And we got to go to Vegas. I'm in a room with you, cut the room cost down because now, the room is $127 a night. Y'all got to be there for 4 nights. You feel what I'm saying? That's $500-$600. That's $500. You feel what I'm saying? On top of the gas it costs you to get there, on top of, you feel what I'm saying, the money, you're going to spend traveling. So now the family, That's I'm just gonna round it off to the lowest common. So that's $800 gone from the family. That's $800. So if you're blessed to have your motorcycle paid for, then that's a blessing. But that's $800 that the family is looking for. Hey, Dad, that $800. What'd you do with the $800, Pop? I was gonna get this football uniform. I was gonna, I need some stuff for school. Oh, but you fucked off the $800 on some motorcycle shit. So what I'm gonna do about school? What I'm gonna do about these pants I wanted? What I'm gonna, the wife will obey you. So you fucked off $800 on a weekend to go ride a motorcycle with some dudes, and the toilet leaking. I thought we was gonna buy a new refrigerator, or I'm telling you, Drifter, it's a lot, man. It's a lot, man, for real. And you got to understand this, man. Joining a motorcycle club, and I think a lot of it has to do with everybody never sits down and think about everything that's involved. They just excited about being in one and being a part of one. But family versus brotherhood, that is a constant. That's what I'm going to tell you. It's a constant battle. And I know when you join a motorcycle club, they told you, "Hey, brother, over here, your family come first. Take care of your family and then worry about us next." Well, in real motorcycle clubs, that is not going to fly. That is not going to fly. You're going to get them rules, you're going to get them schedule, and you're going to have to commit to that schedule. And again, I'm going to say this one more time so you guys can understand me. The motorcycle club does not have to integrate themselves into your family schedule or your family's lifestyle or your work schedule. They don't give a damn about that. That is not their concern. Your work schedule, your family schedule, your family reunion, your daughter's soccer championships and your son's football practice. That ain't got shit to do with the motorcycle club at all. They can care less. They just want to know, hey, bro, you going to be here to work the bar? Hey, bro, you going to, you going to make this mandatory? Hey, bro, you going to be able to ride here? You going to be able to get these miles in at the end of the year? Are you going to be on point? Are you going to pay for this? We taking donations for that. That's what they want to know. That's what's important to them. And there's no disrespect to you or your family, but that's what it is. That's what I'm telling you. You volunteered for this. And before you can volunteer, before you should volunteer, before you consider volunteering for anything, you should be on point with where you are in your life. That you got time and room and finances, monies. You got monies, you got time, you got the energy to volunteer for all these other things. Because if you don't, it's going to affect you. I promise you. There's a lot of people that get in motorcycle clubs that get overwhelmed, because they, from the outside, they're like, "Oh, shit, it was fun. I got a bike, I can join." And we ain't going to talk about maintenance. Hell, understand this, and this is real shit, and I'm going to just say this. I'm on my 40,000 mile maintenance in 1 year. So each maintenance is anywhere between $400 to $800. Not to mention, my bike not paid for. I ain't got no shame in that. My bike is not paid for. So I got my bike note and I got maintenance. You feel what I'm saying? Between them two, that's damn near $1,000 every month. Damn near every month that I got to come up with. Now we ain't even talking about the gas to put in the motorcycle. You feel what I'm saying? Then we ain't talking about the hotel expenses. And then you got, the queen, she want her cut. Then the house, the studio, y'all, everybody, man, this shit, bro, it's a lot. It is a lot. And I'm not even in a motorcycle club where I got mandatories, where I got, I got to do's and I got to be here. Hell, I can skip a bike night. I'm not in the club. I don't have to be at bike night. Shout out to all the bike night people. Shout out to John Kickstand Promotions over there, TGI Friday, my man Dirty, DJ Dirty, over there on his bike night, doing his thing over there at Restaurant 110, at Restaurant 10. So, I mean, just everybody, man. But that's why I don't do the bike nights, because them little $20 and $30, I need them. I need all of them. For real, man. I need all of them, man. Certified Pounder Lifestyle and Clothing said that's why my shit sitting in the garage now waiting its turn. Family and household come first always. There it is there, man. 619 Capricorn, that's crazy you say that, because my brother in another lowrider club, pipes just busted underneath his house. Shit was bad. Had to put his car he is currently building on the back burner. I'm telling you, shit happens, man. My man Drifter say it's a lot of sacrifices. Felix X, you're going to make it where nobody going to want to join MC. And my man V say buying tires. Listen, I'm not trying to scare you into not joining the MC. But what I am trying to scare you into not doing is joining the MC half-ass. So if this scares you from joining the MC, then maybe it's a little bit more work you need to do within yourself, to get your lifestyle in order to get it together before you join the MC. Because it is a lot, and it's unfair to the MC that you join it half-ass. So if this scares you, then maybe that's what it was designed to do. I don't know. I hope not. I hope not. If it, I would hope that, that it doesn't scare you. But if it does, then it maybe it's something to consider. Maybe it's something to look at. Maybe it's something to understand. You feel what I'm saying? That, hey, this shit is serious business. And if we had more people that was taking it serious, and we had more people that thought about it like that, then it probably would be, a different ball game. So it is what it is, man. So again, much respect to my veterans. I love you guys. What's up with you, Mike Martin? You missed a good topic, man. We've been talking about family versus brotherhood, but as always, you can rewind it. Again, man, thank you for your donations. Thank you for your support. Please support the channel, man. Please make sure you make the donations via Cash App. Hit the super chat button, and let's subscribe, man. Get these numbers up, man. We need to get these subscription numbers up. Tell a friend, man, about what we're doing if you like what we're doing. And also all the comments. I read all of your comments. When you comment on the videos, I read them. I do. I read them and I try to respond. I hit the like button, the hearts, and everything. So make sure you comment on these videos. And, again, you guys know my email address, fasthardiesonly@gmail.com. If you want to send me different information about a topic or subjects that you got or questions, this is how I get my topics from you guys, questions and stuff like that. Also, if you want to contact me, 424-242-2355 is the number. Anybody want to call in about this subject today? The call-in number is 424-242-2355. Hit me up before we get up out of here. Let's talk about it. If you understand or you disagree, even if you disagree with me. One thing about me, I have no problem with you disagreeing. I don't, because it is what it is. You're entitled to your opinion. I respect you as a woman or a man, and I have no issues with that, and we're going to talk about it. But my thing of it is what I'm saying is what I know. You feel what I'm saying? It just is what it is. So 424-242-2355 is the number to call in if you got any questions or you want to, add to this, or take away from this. However it is you want to see it. But if not, then, we're going to get on up out of here, man. But again, enjoy your day, man. It is Monday. Again, salute from Big Sale, FHOH, and IC, and all the FHOMA family. We love you. We thank you for your service. We appreciate you being away from your families. trying to get it together. Just all of it, man. I understand it all. I understand the whole concept. It ain't just about being in the Army, but it's a lot to go with it. My man D-Mac, we got a good brother named D-Mac that's overseas. We don't get to hardly see him because of his overseas stuff and everything. So we appreciate him as well. My girl, I got so many people. I don't know, V, Don, everybody. And no, thank you, certified, for real. So it is what it is, man. But get these motorcycle clubs some respect. Get your life in order. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure that you got the 10 things that I listed. That make sure before you join a motorcycle club that you got time, that you got money, that you're obligated, that you can, fulfill obligations, that you can make the commitments. Make sure you got the energy. Make sure you got the love and the passion. Make sure you know how to communicate. Make sure that your needs and wants are met and or understood. Make sure that it's worth it. When you join a motorcycle club, know that it's worth it. And number 10, make sure that the motorcycle club makes you happy. You feel what I'm saying? And you'll go a long way, man. For real. So, where is Wimp missing his pocket? I'm going to call Wimp, man, and see what's going on with Wimp. Wimp got so much stuff going on. Wimp is acting. He's in a band. He got his own business. And he's with, now he just became a national representative for his motorcycle club. So Wimp is all over the place. But I'm going to call Wimp, man. It's about time for me and him to get back together, man. So it is what it is. Brian Top Dog, thank you. Thank you for enjoying the topic, man. And again, I just try to bring to you guys what I got. I probably will be back because I got another one that I want to do, but I'm going to let you guys enjoy your day for the most part. To all the happy birthday people, I love you. My sister Janessa, I love you. And just life, man. Listen, we in the fourth quarter, man. I'm in the fourth quarter. It ain't over yet. We still got time on the clock. And even after the game is over, it don't mean you over. You still here. You just got to figure out what's the next part of it. But again, make sure you guys support the channel, man. Make sure you tell your friends to subscribe. Don't just tell them about FHO. Grab their phone and say, man, give me a phone. Go to YouTube and subscribe. We need the numbers to come up, man. Everybody, all the other platforms, I'm going to just say this, and it's not a jealousy thing or nothing like that. I'm not jealous by the way because I know God has for me what he has for me. But all the other platforms are killing me on numbers. They're killing me on numbers. And my thing of it is, I think, me personally, I think that there's nobody out there on none of these other platforms that ride more than me. I don't think that there's anybody out there on these other platforms who is more tangible, who's more touchable. You guys can see me, you guys can call me, you guys can connect with me. I'm open to you guys, and it's just amazing how these other channels are killing me. They're killing me on numbers, on subscribers, on views, and again, it is what it is, man. So I'm going to just keep bringing it to you the best way I can. I'm going to keep trying to elevate myself as best as I can with the equipment, whenever you guys donate. It is what it is. Don't forget also, I got a bunch of bike parts, man. I'll be doing a video. You told Pete, Uncle Pete, you say you told me why. Why, Pete? Uncle Pete say he told me why. Tell me why again, Uncle Pete. So I must have forgot. I ain't got no problem with it, Pete. Say it again. Tell me why. You still on Thursday nights? I'm on any night that I can be on. Also, if anybody want to do a show, anybody else want to do a show with me, anybody want to co-host a show, if you got a topic you want to talk about, you want to co-host it with me, hit me up, man. Let's do it together. I have no problem with that. We can, bring you on in via telephone or whatever we need to do. So I have no issues with that. If you got a topic and you just want to say, hey, Big Cell, I want to, help me. I want you to help me bring this topic forward. Let's do it. Let's do it. Don't forget, we set up the schedule for next year. If you think you want me at your event, hit me up. Let's talk about it. Let's see what we can do to make sure it happens, and put this thing together. But I'm waiting on Uncle Pete to tell me why. Uncle Pete, tell me why. Call me Uncle Pete and tell me why. Or type it on here. I want to see why Uncle Pete say why. Don't worry, when my man in New York say, don't worry, Sell, your numbers will go up. Just keep doing your thing. More support will come. I appreciate you, New York. I appreciate New York for always supporting me. Whenever I tune on YouTube, New York is right there. So thank you for that. Don't forget about the nomads. I'm waiting on, I promise you, I'm waiting on. Matter of fact, let me see something. I'm going to see if I can make this call real quick. Hold on. I'm going to call somebody for you guys. This is a G nomad. Let me see. I don't want to, what's today? Sunday. Oh, it's kind of early that way. Anyway, No, it's kind of early where he is, so I don't want to. But anyway, we working on it. I promise you. Now that the real people are losing and the fakes are winning, you ain't Drifter. Trust and believe that, man. Trust and believe that. But hey, again, I just mentioned it because I just want you guys to know your support is needed. To hit the subscribe button, share the channel, tell people about the channel, and just in order to make this thing happen, man. So if that's it, man, that's our time. I love you guys, man. And it is what it is. All the time, you're welcome, so I got your back. I appreciate you, New York, and I believe that. Trust me.
It's your boy, Big Cell, FHO's HNIC, Mr. MP everywhere.
Say, man, do what you need to do, man. Love yourself. Ride your motorcycle. Stay in your own lane. Mind your own business. If you're in a motorcycle club, man, don't shortchange them by being half-assed. Get your business in order. Don't shortchange your family neither. They need you. Say, man, we all need each other too, so show some love, man, to these bikers. We out here trying to put this thing down, man. We're doing the best we can do, man. Love you guys, man. FHO, happy Veterans Day, man. Happy Veterans Day. Salute.
Love mama so bad, got the pull down my shade. Body all that, got me twisted like braids. Love the way you walk, love the way you talk. Get your ass from your head to your toes, you clash. You a dime, let me get a minute of your time. Can I treat you to another glass of wine? Your smile is brighter than sunshine. That's what I'm thinking in the back of my mind. We work out with the VIP. Eyes on her body on me. I ain't fly, but excuse my hand. Then my son let me get this dance. Little mama like one in a million. I'm trying to exit the building. I love the way you pop then stop. The way you back it up then drop.
FHO is a lifestyle.
Like the fact that you have to place it. I
Grown folks business.
Why you gotta be so dangerous? Got me feeling anxious, you know what I'm thinking. Let me show you what it is.
You thought we was playing. We are live right now.
I like it lavish, like a Maserati. Sex above average, be bout that action. Like my bitch sassy, gotta be classy. Show me what you working with, like you working the match. Fucking with me, you gotta be fancy. How you sitting up in the match, kicking shit, just relaxing. Show you all my dead action, guarantee satisfaction. So I'm all about that, and I don't need no subtraction now.
God damn. It's Big Cell. What that mouth do besides tell the truth on FHO Podcast Radio.